Easily the biggest Crimson Desert update just released, clocking in at 30 gigabytes on PS5. There's lots of patch notes, so here's what stood out for me. Difficulties have been added, going from easy to normal to hard, with each difficulty affecting what you'd usually expect: enemy damage, health, parry timing, etc. With the hard difficulty adding even further challenge by requiring the eating animation to fully complete before you're healed, and some bosses having additional combat patterns. A bunch of new content has been added, starting with you can now have birds as pets. This can be done by placing down the newly added bird feeder. There are also 5 new cat types, and all of your pets and horses can now be named. There are new weapons, armor sets, and 13 new tattoos. As well, Cliff's shield bash ability has been replaced by a weapon throw while he is dual wielding. You can now acquire 4 new storage chests that can be placed in your house. One that holds crafting materials that will allow you to use stored materials even if they are not in your inventory. One that holds ingredients that will allow you to use stored ingredients even if they're not in your inventory. A collectibles chest for various quest items and recipes, and a wardrobe for clothing. In addition, your house's layout can be changed, and there have been improvements to the decorating controls. Other new controls have also been added. This may look like full controller remapping, but as of now, there's only some controller options that can actually be changed. Most notably, you can separate your jump and interact buttons. So square can be used just to jump, and you can simply tap triangle to interact. You can also change your dodge controls. So instead of tapping circle to dodge and double tapping to shuffle, you can set it so that you can hold circle to shuffle and tap to dodge. Or even flip it so you tap to shuffle and hold to dodge, like how it is in The Witcher. And now some quality of life improvements. You can now hold the touchpad to bring up the map. A big reason this update is so big is that distant scenery, objects, textures, and characters have improved rendering quality. You can now lock items in your inventory so you don't accidentally sell or discard something. Your inventory is now also sorted into 5 different categories, allowing you to easily see all your items in addition to the grouping system that's already in the game. This new category system will also be added to storages in a later update. Abyss gears, fish, and animals will also now stack in your inventory. Memory fragments you've obtained will now be visible on the map, and your lantern will no longer light up around memories you've already seen. Even more excitingly, you can now set filters for everything on the map, allowing you to hopefully easily find whatever you want. You can even place up to 500 map markers with various symbols and colors. Also on the map, if you have 100 trust with a vendor, you can see how long it takes for their stock to reset. Sticking with the menus, the number of available faction quests and challenges will now be displayed in your journal, so you don't have to click on every single category to see what you're able to do. Bosses have been adjusted so they are no longer invincible while doing special attacks. There's a well at your camp you can use to acquire water so you can make even more soups. And last but not least, tumbleweeds have been added to the deserts.